bit of a rough one getting to this mine. As you guys can probably tell from the camera bouncing around, but it's a real beautiful area. I should probably concentrate on my driving. These are all tailings here. Not waste rock, tailings. And then below me here are absolutely enormous ore carts. The sun is behind me right now and it's showing my shadow in its true size. So here's my shadow in its true size in relation to those ore carts, so you can see how big they are. They're the size of a large pickup truck. And you can see more of them there. And behind them are the remains of what almost certainly must have been a mill, given all the huge amount of tailings behind us, and also the structure and the layout of this. But this is a really incredible site because, again, they used native natural stone for the mill, but they did so on just an enormous scale. I don't even know if the adit here is open or not. It's supposed to be up the hill there, but even if it's not, this is an impressive site regardless. This is really amazing. If you look closely up there where I'm zooming in now, you can see parts of a furnace and smelter, that kind of thing up there. Really impressive. Here's another view of that enormous structure, which I believe is a mill. You can see some cement slabs there. There's some large pipes or tanks there. I'm standing on a cement slab, and then there's another room down below me here, and then there's a view out at the very large tailings piles there. This is all brick through here, so obviously there was some kind of brick building here, and there's a pipe dropping down right here, and then just over here is something else I want to show you. That pipe and all those bricks that we just saw over there, and right here is this really large piece of equipment that I'm not sure what it is, but almost looks like a furnace or an oven or something like that, smelter. It's hard to say. And there's more pipe taken off like that. So there's looking down on the huge waste rock piles. There's the truck there for scale, perspective, and the portal is directly behind me, right here. All right, here is first decent view of the portal. Let's go check it out. Inside the portal now, and these look like older workings. I haven't even seen any sign of a rail, although I imagine there probably was some here at one point. But hard rock all the way through, and it just keeps going as far as I can see. So let's go into it. Still going. Pretty featureless, just long and straight. Yeah, they did have rail one time. I can see the divots from where the tracks were, or excuse me, the track ties. So we got some timber sets coming up here, and some bats right in front of us. Yeah, these are older timbers. Pretty rough. You see they stacked some rock there. Just looking up above. Yeah, these are pretty old. Just cut those down outside and brought them in and stuffed them in here. No processing at all. That was repurposed from something. You can see the notch in it. And we're still going. long way, punching straight back. Still going. There's some more timber sets up ahead. And it just keeps going as far as I can see after that. Some stuff that came down here. See some natural fissures and such in the rock. Little pocket right there. Yeah, these are very old timbers. They look cool though. Alright, looks like a little rougher up ahead perhaps. Yeah, looks like there's some ground fall and such up ahead. Okay, this actually is not looking too good at all. See, they stashed some timbers here, which were certainly needed in this section. There's some pretty bad ground. I feel some airflow. I don't think there's a fault right here. See that flat, smooth side? Yeah, this is pretty crumbly material. Man, looks like it gets better after that section right there. I'll try and make my way through that and carry on through there. I just passed through that section there. That's somewhat sporty, and I carrying on this way now. Man, those are so cool. You see all the axe work done on these. Let's see what we have. Pretty bad ground here. See how crumbly that is? I mean, it's no surprise. They timbered that up. Looks like we've got some gobbing on the right here. And on the left. Gobbing all along here. And looks like it's pretty good ground up ahead actually. So we'll just mosey right on out of this section and get to the better stuff. Interesting, I see stacked to the side like that. Looks like it's got some little, looks like quartz, little quartz veins running through there, and over here as well. Huh. And meanwhile, the Adit just keeps punching straight back. Still going. Old box, and it looks like there might be some more ground fall or something up there. Can't really tell yet. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad in here again. That rocks, yeah, it's just coming apart right there. It's not really what you want to see. There's some interesting minerals back here, as you can see. I'm a little more concerned about this section though. Actually looks like it just stops right there. Okay, yeah, it does. So it stops right there and is backfilled a little bit. We've got a drift running off to the right that way, and there's also a drift running off this way to my left. But The right-hand rule dictates that we go right. So right we shall go. Opens up a bit in here. I'm not sure if this is a cross cut or if they're following the vein or not. You've got some track. That's a good sign. There's like track. Some more minerals for you geology lovers out there. Alright, well I like having the track. Nothing else. Interesting shape right here. Looks like they're headed that way and then changed their mind and came this way. It's a pretty solid looking timber set right here. And I was just curious if it went above anywhere, but it doesn't, but still really solid. And then here is holy shit. Here is an ore chute dropping way down there. And here's the manway. I don't think I trust that. That's looking pretty rough. That drops down for a really long way though. That's pretty neat. Man. Yeah, it's just it's looking pretty rough, you guys. But yeah, presumably they were pulling ore from back there somewhere. Would come up next to this and probably had a side dump on the cars and would just dump the ore straight down there. Man, that goes down a long way. Huh. Alright, well, let's keep going and see what else might be in here. There is a raise right here. Looks like it just stops right there. Yeah, that's it. Doesn't go, I thought it might go back to the right, but it doesn't. That's that. Carrying on. Another section where it looks like they were headed that way for the face and then shifted over here. Got real cozy all of a sudden. Having to crouch down. Can't imagine the miners working in this. Their backs will be hurting all the time. Wow, this is really oddly shaped. Looks like we've got some ground fall up here. And some bats. Pretty sharp bend to the right. That was a really sharp turn for a mine. And man, these bats are getting really close. There's some wood toss there. And I see where the bats are getting close. Because they don't have anywhere to go. That's it. Alright, so let's go see where that drift off to the left goes. That's the section that we just came from. And back at that junction where just dead ends right there. And now we have this drift off to the left here. Pretty big blocks of wood back here. Ground fall. More interesting mineralization here. They're definitely getting some stuff out of here. Okay, well that's it. Huh. You can see we've got the remains of a cool old stone building out here in the middle of nowhere. in Nevada. No idea what its purpose was. Looks too small to be a mill, so hard to say. Pretty cool seeing all this equipment out here. Got a ball mill and crusher and all kinds of stuff out here. That's pretty big. Universal Engineering Corporation. Let's see a location. Here's. Trying to read that. Something Mill, Masco. Huh. There's another view of the equipment that's up here. It says the Mine Smelter Supply Company, Denver, Colorado. Nothing inside, just a bunch of trash. That's great seeing all this old equipment. I'm not used to seeing this much equipment at a site still. Usually the scrappers have gotten to it, or we're pretty remote right now. I suspect that's the reason this stuff is still here. That is big. This is now one of those mine smelter supply companies from Denver, just like the last one. I mean, different model of equipment, but same company, that's what I'm trying to say. Then we got this one over here. Big stuff. I mean, just for example, look at my hand on that. Give you a sense of how big that is. Pretty impressive. All right.